Hello, I'm Phil Ernest, and this is the waterfall.
Never lost roamer with Phil Ernest.
So the date today is May 25th, 2024. It's a Sunday, 60 degrees, and we're here at Shadow Hills for a 4.5 mile hike. So it's a hike to a waterfall, pretty easy hike. So there is a little parking spot here, but don't count on that. That fills up very quickly. As you can see, most of it's going to be street parking. And here's the canyon, trailhead right here. Check this out. And I will leave all the information in the description below on how to find this trailhead. And then you just start on up this way, right here, and continue going on up. Not too difficult of a hike today. As you'll see, this is more like a leisure hike. Look, little kids on it here going to the waterfall. So it's a nice little hike for beginners. If you want to get into hiking, feel like you're really hiking out in the mountains, and you see a pretty waterfall at the end as well. Look around here of the Shadow Hills mountains. The trail, you start to feel the incline right at the top. If you have poles, bring them, mainly for balance when you're going over some water crossings that we will go over. And then, of course, to help you get up these incline a lot easier. Let's look over the edge here and see what it looks like from this vantage point. We're now 2 minutes into this hike. It's 12 o'clock right now, as you can see around. So starting midday, so you see this right here. This will tell you where you want to go. You see the Trail Canyon Road right there, and then you see where it says falls, 2 miles. So head on this way, continue on to the waterfall. Then, you know what, there'll be so many people here, no matter when you hike, just follow the people. As you can see them off over there in the distance, and you'll find yourselves at the falls before you know it. So after going up, and then we came down, now we're left to this wide open place here. So looks as though we're going to continue going straight here and see where this takes us to. No signs here yet. Maybe there's one over here, and there is. So yes, there is a sign here that says falls straight ahead that way. So let's keep on going. And then they have some little rules here. Dogs must be unleashed, no campfires, bear country, avoid confrontation, and usual rules that you'll see in places like this. And continue this way, right on through these gates. This is a general look of the area. Now this is going to be the first water crossing where we're going to go by. Remember I said you want poles if you have them to balance. Look at these guys here doing it without poles. Let's see how they hold up. Here's this little mini waterfall here. Water coming down. Whoop, there goes one guy, almost fell. And there's the water there. So let's continue on and seeing what else we see on this trail. After that water crossing, you'll see this sign. So pretty good. This place is well marked, so you're not going to get lost or go off the trail at all. There's signs right there, and you just now continue going on up. Let's see what else we find here. So the nice thing about this trail, you're hiking along the creek, even though you are starting to have a little bit of an incline up here, and then it goes down, and then you catch some shade with these trees. So this is pretty nice trail, and it's pretty diversified. You're getting little shade, little incline, little decline, and the river also along this way. Here's a nice big tree here giving you some shade, and here's a little creek right here. Nice. The fact that they have this much water running in the creek tells you the waterfall is going to have a lot of water on it. So that's always a good reminder or test as you make your way on this trail. If you wonder if there's going to be any water at the end of this waterfall, just check out the creek. If it's running like that, there'll be plenty of water. When you come to this big tree right here, don't be confused. Don't go down. The trail is up, so just continue going on up to the waterfall. That way you won't be confused as to where this actual waterfall's at, since there aren't any signs right there. So onward and upward we go. If you're enjoying this video and finding it informative, please give it a thumbs up. And if you would like to receive more of this informative content, please subscribe to the channel. So 25 minutes into this hike, that big wide trail is suddenly down to a little skinny trail. And you just continue to follow along this way. There aren't any other turnoffs that'll confuse you at this point. Look at those mountains high up top there. We continuously have a little bit of incline and then a little more decline. Here's a creek now. Looks pretty dry at this point. A word of caution, there is poison oak on this trail. However, if you think you come in contact with it, just go ahead and wash it off with water. Don't let it penetrate into your skin and you'll be good. As long as you catch it early enough, you'll be okay. Okay, 30 minutes into the hike, we start to go down now. Let's see, it takes us in the shade here. So you always want to watch your step, your footing, and going down like this. So this is another one of those water crossings that I told you about at the start, and where you want to have those poles, if nothing more, for balance as you go through this. Let's see how they do it. This is kind of neat. See a little bit of a mini waterfall there coming down into that creek, and then right back on up away from the creek. Well, this little crossing is pretty cool. You got an option of going on these logs above or going on little rocks below. So I think I'm going to take the rocks. I don't want to fall off a log. And with these rocks, you just step once, twice, and you're off with over the path. Let me try it right now. See? It's just that easy. And then continue on up. Watch your head on these things like this. You can see this low tree here. Sometimes if you're wearing a hat, you won't see it from the brim and you can bump your head on that. So just keep an eye on that. Here we have another crossing. This one looks a little more stable with the log on it. Look at the big guy. Nice. He's balancing. So now I'm 40 minutes into this hike, and I've crossed about 6 or 7 creeks so far, and not too many people here you can see on the trail. They're either all at the waterfall or making their way to the waterfall. This is kind of tricky. When you cross this crossing here where the log's at, it kind of looks like the trail goes that way. You don't want to go that way. You want to turn to the right and continue on up over here. So, and this is it. Continue going on up, and you can see people way up there hiking up. Whenever you're on a trail and you're not sure of where to turn, just hang around maybe for a minute and you'll start to see signs of people already on that trail, or you can ask them. So don't wander off and get lost. That's the number one thing not to do whenever you're on a hike. And then now you can see from here it's well-defined trail. Now we're 50 minutes into the hike, 50. That's the last creek that we did, and now we're heading on up. So you're not going to have any creek crossings up here as you go up. So good news, bad news. Good news, no more creek crossing. Bad news, you will use a little more energy going up this mountain. But it's not bad. Okay, I'm 1 hour into this hike from the trailhead. You can see down below, down there, that's where I was crossing the water crossings. And here's some more gain still needed. You can see people off over there. So a little bit of ways off from this waterfall. So here it is. After 1 hour and 6 minutes, I can see this waterfall way over there off in a distance. So now I know it exists. It's got a lot of water. So let's go get after it and check it out closer. Look at that. Nice. And now the good news, after spotting the waterfall, it's very easy with a gradual decline going down. So that's nice. And we'll soon be there. Anyways, if you wanted to go down to the bottom of the waterfall, go that way. If you want to see the top, you'll go on this trail here. Oh, excuse me. And then you'll go all the way this way and continue. It'll loop around, and then you can find your way to the top of the waterfall this way. So I'll just want to show you, just in case you're interested in seeing the top as well. This is a good look here of people at the top of the waterfall. They can hike around that area and you could see the waterfall looking down on it. So to go down, head on down this way to the waterfall, to the bottom of it. And you want to watch your step here. This is again when you may want to have poles for balance to break your fall so you don't go too fast and fall as you go down this way here. You come down this way. There's a rope here to help people go down, depending on your level, if you need it or not, just for traction, and continue on. You can grab onto this rope for a little bit of a stability. Look at her holding onto that rope so you don't go down too fast. So that rope is there for a purpose. Use it if you need it to help you get down safer to the waterfall. Just to give you a view of this angle, what it looks like when the rope is going, when you're going up on it. So there's the rope to the top, to the bottom. Once you make it down, turn to the left, and now you can really hear the waterfall at this point. So you're very, very close to it. And head on over to it. And there it is, right through the trees. You can see it. Wow, look at that. You've arrived at your destination. Big, beautiful waterfall. Look at that. Wow. Really nice. All the way up, up, up. Pretty cool. There's a little area here to sit and relax and enjoy the waterfall. A little bit of shade here after the hiking all that way. And for the record, it took 1 hour and 20 minutes leisurely hiking from the start of the trailhead to here. 1 hour and 20 minutes and you've arrived. There's the top of the waterfall up there. You can see a guy up there. So this is pretty neat. Check this out. They have a peach tree here. Look at that. Peaches are growing, and I would not be surprised if some hiker came up here, threw his little peach seed in there, just threw it after eating at the waterfall, and up came a tree. And it's got peaches on it, and it's flourishing. So pretty neat. Who would you'd least expect to find a peach tree up here where the waterfall is at, but there's one growing, and it's with fruit. Pretty cool. So that will more than do it for this waterfall hike. If you'd like to see my other videos on hiking, please click on the link now. Thank you so much for watching.